Hi there, so let me show you how I made this fluffy and delicious dinner roll for my family, and you will love it. So I began by placing my mixing bowl over a towel just to protect it from shaking, and then I will add in my flour, not all, just part of the flour, and I will sieve that. Store the other one for later, you will need it in a bit. So once I'm done sieving it, I'll go in with half cup of sugar. I'll go in with my yeast and then salt. Now I will stir for everything to mix together very well. Once everything is properly mixed, I will go in with my warm milk, 1 egg. Then I will begin to mix, and the mistake I did was mixing this just immediately. Instead of using butter, it went everywhere. So then I went in with my butter. I'm going to mix that very well for it to mix. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For my returning subscribers, I am really grateful, always grateful for you that are watching my video and commenting. And my new subscribers, you're highly welcome. We are so glad to have you here. God bless you for stopping by. Please remember to subscribe if you haven't. Thank you so much. So once the butter is properly mixed in, I'm going to then scrape from side to side just to make sure that everything is okay. And then I'll go in with that my other flour, just a bit of it. At this point, I'm going to stir this with spatula first, because the hand mixer just made the flour to go like almost everywhere. So take note of that. Once I've mixed it in, I will continue to use my hand mixer again and mix this. Then I'll add in more of my flour that I just left before now, and I'll continue to mix it until everything is this smooth, just this way. Then scrape. You want to keep scraping this from time to time, because you don't want your batter or your dough to be so strong, because you will not have that fluffy result you're looking for. After scraping from side to side, I'm going to just sprinkle more flour. This is still part of the flour that we use, okay? Then I'm going to just form a bowl with my hand, and then I'm going to sprinkle more flour in the mixing bowl. Just put it inside, keep it aside for about 2 to 3 minutes while I prepare my baking tray. Now if you have a baking pan, you can do it inside, but it was a bit much, so I used baking tray. I will set that aside, then bring in my dough. I'm going to cut that into two because my working surface is not that big and I want easy work. So I'll set that one aside while I work with this one. Just cut them into the size that you want, just this way. Then once you're done, you're going to begin pinching it from side to side and folding it. Pinch and fold. It's going to be a little bit sticky. Just make sure you touch your flour and then put it in. You will see that in a bit. What I do is getting sticky in my hand, so just look at what I'm going to do now. So I'll just, yeah, that is what you should do. Touch a bit of flour and that will help you to roll that. So I'll roll everything up in a cycle, place them in a baking tray, and then I am just going to cover this and let it rest for about 30 minutes. 30 minutes later, everything looks beautiful. They've doubled in size. Now you don't want to use egg wash on this. I'm using milk, so use milk for that soft and shiny bread that you want. So I'm going to brush my milk over that, then I will put it straight into the oven. Let it bake for 20 to 25 minutes, and this is the result you should have. Do you see what the milk did to it? It gave it that shiny look. So that is what we are looking for. And guys, this was very delicious. And I mean, I'll get some butter at this point and just brush it over it to soften it. And I mean, it's very easy to make this at home. Look at that. Just look at this. By the time you follow this process, you would have made yourself this beautiful and very delicious dinner roll. And you can have this with anything. You can have this with tea, and I mean anything that you want. And let's break in moment of truth. Look at this. Can you see how fluffy this is looking? Yes, this is what you want. If you make it fluffy, or if you make the dough a little bit soft, you're going to have this fluffy and delicious result. But if you make it hard, then it's going to be difficult to get that result. Just look at this. I mean, it was so good. My baby was already eating it and enjoying himself with that. Just look at this. Try this out and let me know how it worked for you. If it came out good or what difficulties you have, let me know and we'll talk about that in a bit. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. But until then, always remember that Jesus loves you so much. Bye.